Wow, 3,800 out the door in our first airing of the day. We are ahead of plan, folks, and we are so ahead of plan in one color in particular that may not even be here by the morning. I'm giving you a fair warning for those of you just tuning in and seeing our Today Special for the first time. Well, it is a first Bermuda short from Democracy as a Today Special, which makes everything about it unique. In that, absolution is what they really specialize in, giving you a better fit, giving you a little bit of tummy control, giving you the ability to never have to worry about a little gap here between the zipper and the button. No backing is gonna create any kind of gap there either because of this fully elasticized interior hidden waistband, but everything about them covers you and your curves in the way that they should, because the fabric is incredible. The design elements are really what makes this line in general, Democracy, such a well-received line of fashions. Yes, this is a brand available in a lot of great department stores. There you're gonna find something like this at $64, but this is only here today at $39.90, free shipping, 3 flex, or 4 if you have an HSN card. Speaking of which, if you want to apply for that card tonight and you get approved tonight, you'll get these for free because your first purchase, you can save $40 on that first purchase by putting it on that HSN card. There's the info to be able to do so. But when I say 3,800 out the door in our first airing of the day, this is the one that may not make it the morning. This is the one that we are less than 1,000 to go around now. I think it's gonna go in this show. I'll update you on sizing. Speaking of which, we do have numeric sizing 2 through 16, and then 16W through 24 women's, and 2 lengths on the inseam. So keep that in mind. The details are gonna show up on your screen. Order true to your size. If I'm a 6, I am wearing these in a 6 and I love them. There's still plenty of room, lots of stretch, so I feel great in them. Then we've got the other print, which is also extremely popular. It's called the Stormy Sea Tie Dye. This one was kind of like a second runner to this print, but then all of a sudden it really kind of caught up. We happen to have a little bit more of the Stormy Sea Tie Dye than we do in the light Skyway Camo. So I'm just putting this out. It could be very well last call on this particular light Skyway Camo. Then we have the light blue. This one's a great choice. Next to that is mine, which is the Indigo, and it's the #1 best-selling color tonight. My foiled tee is coming up. The jean jacket is also available. The persimmon. What a great, I call it burnt orange, one of my favorite colors. It's like the setting sun if you're at a beach and just can't, you never want to forget that sunset. So that's another option. This is the Indigo I am wearing. And then, of course, the white and the black are obviously selling themselves because it's summer. This is our big event to help you celebrate the sunny days ahead, and this is the way to do it with a length on a Bermuda short that makes sense. I'm 5'9", you can see it drops right at the knee. It does come with a cuff, and in fact it's cuffed twice, but you can uncuff or permanently uncuff them. You can play with how that length works on you. But speaking of which, we do have the 2 lengths on the inseam. So one, let's see, petite is, where did I put my information? The petite, I want to say it's 11.5 inches and then 13 inches in the average inseam. And that's how a Bermuda short works. So let's get into the details because this today's special, we're at 4,000 in the first few moments of the day. Well, first let me share with you some of the features that really make this a standout. And if you've tried the cargo pants from Democracy or any of the other bottoms in the past year or so, you know why this fit really works on all of us. I know Karen, who is the founder and president of the company, she calls it curvy quality because it's true. I mean, we all have different shapes, but because of all these hidden features, these fit like they were tailor-made for you. And there's a before and after that pretty much shows you what you want to see. If you happen to have maybe a fuller upper thigh, look at what a difference it makes. Part of that is because of how she's lifted the length a little bit to go right to the knee. Not an area that a lot of us love on our bodies, but it gives you the full leg coverage, which we do love. Now, the other thing I want to share, this is fully functional in terms of 5 pockets. It's got 2 front pockets, 2 back functioning pockets, and actually it's got 2 little coin pockets, one on left and one on right side. The belt loops are also functioning, and those Pockets are placed perfectly. There's a back yoke that's designed to help lift the backside and give you everything that makes you just look better and feel better. At a time that not a lot of us are the same size we were a year and a half ago before COVID came through, this is definitely one I want to really make sure you give it a try. You've got 30 days to do it. If you don't love them, send them back. You will love them though. I know you will. And I know with free shipping and this price, a lot of you are getting more than one color. I think that's the right thing to do because this is a short you're gonna live in. It gives you the coverage you want, but you're gonna still be able to enjoy those warmer days where you don't want a full length pant. So we're gonna talk details and get into it with Karen Lattieri, who is, I love your last name, I love saying it, and I'm so proud of you. You're the founder, the president of the company, and it's just a real pleasure to have you with us, Karen. And I know you're joining us with your daughter, with your mom, and who else are we seeing you here with?
Those are actually my sisters. That was, we were celebrating our mom's big birthday, and we took her out to actually to see Oprah.
Oh my goodness, how exciting.
When you could go to events like that.
When you could,
so
gotcha.
It's all in the family.
Love
Everybody is a democracy fan in our family.
Oh, I love that because it's a generational family. And yeah. Karen, I love what you changed into. That's the flounce top that's coming up a little bit later in the show too. It's very romantic.
Yes. Yeah, another piece that I love. So one of the things I just want to say, in case you're not familiar with what makes a Democracy Absolution jean so special, it starts with all of the style lines. All of our side seams come forward on the body, which really make you visually look narrower. So instead of putting seams out to the side at your hips where a woman's body is the widest, we bring our seams forward. Then we have 2 parallel coin pockets, and we bring our little rivets in, so everything helps make your eye track closer to the center of your body. Then what we do is we have our power mesh, I'm going to show you over here. We use the no gap elastic. This is our proprietary fit technology that we put in all of our Democracy jeans and bottoms. This is no gap elastic that molds and holds and conforms to your waist. We have power mesh panels in the front that smooth and flatten out your tummy. Who couldn't use that? And then we have what we call our signature Sweetheart back yoke, which is a curved back yoke. And what that does is the curved yoke combined with the rounded outer pockets, which are strategically placed, give you the illusion of a booty lift, essentially. So it gives you a nice, curvy, what I like to say, bootylicious look. And each of these Bermudas have novelty triangle belt loops. So there's a lot of intrinsic character to it. We put a lot of extra workmanship into each piece of our Democracy Bermudas to really differentiate us from the competition. The fabrics are soft, supple. I mean, you just have to feel this. You just want to pet yourself. They're just amazingly soft and stretchy. They adapt to your shape. And another thing that's really unique is once you identify a brand that has a fit you can trust, that you know you can consistently go to, that's reliable, that has good quality and value, which is what Democracy is committed to doing, you want to be able to buy multiples. And what we do is we have one for every day of the week. So you could literally buy all 7 of these and just rotate. And you won't look like you're coming and going because each one is really unique. You have the light blue wash that has grinding and sanding on it and really has an artisanal vibe. You have what Nicole's wearing, which is, and you're wearing too, Callie, that little classic indigo look. My mom has the Stormy Sea Tie Dye. We all have been looking at tie-dye and camouflage as print trends. Well, now we're giving you a way to wear it on the bottom instead of just on the top. It's monochromatic. My mom has it hooked back up to our lightweight jacket. And then we have this really fresh pop of persimmon, which again is giving you, and Mom, you would look so cute with the persimmon with that light blue
I do like that
jacket. That's such a good look.
And that would look cute with the top you're wearing, Karen, too.
Oh yes, actually we had a picture when we took the pictures for the show. Nicole was actually wearing it, and you have it like that on set. It's just a great polished, put together look. The light Skyway camo is soft and feminine. A lot of people, you might have camouflage, you might have like a traditional military color, but you don't have something soft and subtle and feminine with these beautiful high and low shades of blues and whites that's just crisp and clean and fresh and easy to wear.
This is the color, you guys.
The prints are just...
If you're just tuning in, we started the day with 2,500. We're down to like 800. This is the one that you really, if you have any interest in it, don't sleep on this. Get it now because it will be gone, I think, in this hour. It really is pretty, and I think the softness. What's interesting is that, Karen, you as a company, you guys are experts in bottoms. I mean, you do your tops and jackets and everything else are amazing, but this is your area of expertise, and especially when it comes to a print. And these, I love that both these prints are really subtle, and camouflage is obviously what it does in general. But how do you really make sure a printed bottom can work and still have that mission of curb equality be so at the forefront of everything?
Well, I think that's because of how we got founded. We're a brand that's built from the bottoms up. But we were really created for women who grew up with fashion and got busy with life. And we wanted to create a lifestyle collection that was casual, that was anchored in denim. I've told you that this Bermuda was meant for me. I was trying to solve a problem on what to wear in the soccer field, and that's what we came up with here. But because we know how to design prints and other types of fashion, it's unusual that a denim or a bottoms expert has that type of print knowledge. And so what we do is we just spare no expense or no time. We know that the subtlety of being monochromatic is what makes these prints easy to wear. You don't want it to, you don't want the trend wearing you. You want to be able to wear the trend, and you just want it to be a subtle statement. And that's what the prints do. The Stormy Sea is just a really beautiful muted blend of tie-dye shades. It's sages and grays. They're colors that you understand. You have clothes in your closet that work back to it. The light Skyway acts just like a denim. It's easy to integrate, but what it does is the print just camouflages your shape, and it just, you just sort of disappear into it, and all you are is style.
Very, very well said. And I was pointing out some of the details because on the inside of, I have one pair turned inside out to show you the interior mesh panel. And that's that hidden, that wonderful interior elastic that never gaps or, causes any kind of weirdness. And then I was gonna show this interior detail because those are the little, in fact, I'll turn this light blue around to show you right here. You can see how the fabric is gathered here. Those are the darts to create more of that heart shape coupled with that yoke that helps to give our backside the look of, as if we were back in maybe our 30s or 40s.
We call it a booty lift.
The booty lift.
The evolution booty lift.
Bring it on. I love it. But the persimmon.
All you have to do is put a pair on and you get it.
That's exactly what you need to do. That's why you need to try these tonight. We are extremely ahead of schedule. I mean, in terms of how many are gone, we did not expect the response to be this big, but it's happening, and that's why I'm really encouraging you tonight. Before you call it a night and decide to hit the hay, pick your favorite color or colors. We're not limiting one per customer. And one more thing I do want to remind you, because we have had a lot of first-time shoppers, this being your first purchase tonight at HSN, thank you for that. I hope that while you're at it, you'll apply for our HSN card because you're going to get $40 back when you get that, get your card approved. And that means you could get the Today Special Bermuda short for free tonight. That's a pretty amazing thing. And then welcome to a wonderful world of democracy fashions. This is a brand I had the honor of launching a little more than a year ago, and it's just been so well received. In fact, for the Saturday morning show that I do with Alice, I'm wearing this green jumpsuit in that promo. It airs all the time, and it's a democracy jumpsuit. The minute I tried that on, I fell in love with this brand. The fabrics are amazing, the fit is incredible, the style is just unique and special. And that's why to have a Bermuda short as our star of the day, it's not just your ordinary run-of-the-mill Bermuda short. There are so many things about it that make it special and make it so much better fitting. The fabrics, you will notice a difference. The smooth, the soft, the stretch. And I know each color, Karen, it's interesting, is a little bit of a variation of fabric content based on, I guess, is it how the dye is received or how is that accomplished?
Well, we have about 30 different denim fabrics and non-denim fabrics on our line, which means it's really challenging for us to be able to execute the type of fit, consistency, and washes. But the reason why we do that is we select each fabric so that literally every single style that we put on the line, you should be able to buy, and it shouldn't be a duplication of something that you have. So we want fabrics that sometimes when you get a powder wash, the bleach process takes the elasticity out of the denim. So we pick fabrics that are really supple, that have great recovery, that can achieve these beautiful powdery artisanal washes, and that can handle the subtle grinding. So that's why we selected this particular fabric for the light blue. We also like something that's really crisp and polished and smooth on your body. So that's why we selected this particular indigo. And then when it comes to fabrics that you need to print on, well, we're not going to print on denims. We choose, this is like a cotton stretch sateen, and it's 98% cotton, 2% spandex. It's really soft and smooth. It has like almost a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's really supple and stretchy. And then the white, we need a certain type of, actually white is the most expensive denim because you need the finest quality yarns. Because if the cotton yarn isn't a good quality, then you'll see it in the surface texture. So this is actually one of the most premium fabrics that we have. And another thing that we do is we give you different hardware for every single denim style and every single wash, which helps differentiate the personality. When you look at Nicole in the indigo, and you see this has like a little soft brown contrast to it, and then you look at the light blue thread, and the light blue thread is sort of like a pale silver. And just by changing the thread color and the hardware finish, even though all of the rest of the details are the same in the style, it really helps differentiate it by having a white enamel.
Look at that
button.
white enamel.
It makes it blend nicely.
And then
yeah,
the
it just really blends
here
in.
at the pockets and on the back, you're going to see the same thing. I mean, it's just, I love that it's subtle. It's not just like glaring, but it's really elegant. So white enamel on the white, black enamel hardware on the black, and then of course the match. These are just incredible. I can't wait for you guys to get these and try them on because you'll live in them. You know, the summer is here. It's gonna get hot if it isn't already where you live. There are days you don't want to be wearing jeans or a full-length pant, but you know, if you don't love your legs to the point that you really would rather sacrifice to get through the day, this is going to be your alternative. I mean, they're just like the best fit. Look at this. I mean, they fit through the thigh, through the knee, just a nice taper. Go ahead, Karen.
I was going to say, that is exactly what this Bermuda is intended to do. For me, I have a saying that I need this was created for me when I was on the soccer field, attending Nicole's soccer games, and it was so warm. We would go for we live in California. It would be beastly hot, and you wanted something that was cool and comfortable, but I'm modest and I don't like to show my legs. So this is really created to solve my problems and for you to benefit from the fact that I think we did a great job in achieving it. It clears what I call the no thigh zone. I didn't want to show any of my thighs, but I didn't want people to know that.
Right.
So it's just done in a very subtle way because it's really sleek and fitted. It's feminine. It's body hugging and flattering, and then it just grazes your knee. But as you mentioned, you can adjust the hem. The other thing I want to say is the difference in the fit between the petite sizing and the Missy sizing. The rise is going to be the same, so it's going to fit you at the same point on the top of the jean. The difference is the knee break will be 1 inch shorter, and then it's about 2 inches shorter in the inseam length. For me, sometimes I like to get the petite lengths even though I'm 5'6", because I like where it hits on my body. So there is that flexibility because it will be consistent in terms of how it fits. Another thing I want to say about how to know your true size in democracy is you really determine your fit by how it fits your waist to your hips. And that's with our no gap elastic and our absolution mesh panels. Once you determine what your fit is by buttoning and zipping it, the fashion comes from what the inseam length and the leg shape is. And it will be really consistent from style to style. So once you identify that, you can, with confidence, buy democracy in the new styles that we're introducing and know your true size.
Well, your true size is exactly what you need to order tonight. And I'll share my story again, because before the show, the stylist behind the scenes had a size 4, and I'm like, she's like, I think it'll be good. It's a nice stretch. I put them on, and they were fabulous. But I just wear them a 6. I can't pretend I'm a 4 if I'm not. So I'm in a 6, and I just love the way they fit. I could have totally pulled off the 4, but you know what I'm saying? If you are on the lower end of your size, you may want to consider if you wanted to fit small, more snugly. But I just love the fit. I'm a 6. We do have numeric sizing tonight, 2 through 16, and then 16 women's through 24 women's. So I hope that you can get the one you love the most. I'm going to update you. What are we at, Rick? Over 5,000 now spoken for? 5,000 gone. We started with this light camo. It was not one of the most limited colors, and we are already down to our final, I think, 700 for the rest of the day. So we had over 2,500, 700 left in this. Still, I believe, all sizes, so fingers crossed you can put your name on this. 744861 is the item number. This is that light Skyway camo. Then we've got this other Stormy Sea Tie Dye. So if you love either of these prints, know that not only does Democracy do a great job on all of their bottoms, because they are experts, but they are really great at making a print work on every body type and every curve that we have. So if you've ever shied away from prints, this would be one. I hope you'll give it a try. The solids, though, we have 5 of them. Here's your light blue, AKA chambray. And again, I'll show you front and back. I love the whiskering. This is done on the light blue and the indigo that I am wearing. Here's the persimmon, that beautiful burnt orange, that little pop of color that makes all the difference in the world. Here's the indigo with that whiskering. These are the 2 functioning interior or coin pockets, if you will. And then these are front pockets that are nice and deep. You've got 2 functioning back pockets as well. Got these kind of connected. And there you can see that wonderful yoke. So it gives that uplift to those pockets into your backside. Here's your black with the black matching hardware and the enamel buttons. And then the white. Let's talk a little bit about the white, Karen. This is obviously really popular because here we are. Sunny days are here to stay. Your white, how do you accomplish a white that isn't too thin to show through anything that we don't want to reveal? And it's really, I guess, more of an opaque white that's got nice coverage and a beefiness to the fabric, yet still stretchy.
It's called tenacity. We just keep sourcing until we find the perfect white fabric, because white is a challenge. You want a white, the weather is warm when you're going to wear white, but you don't want fabric that's so thick to prevent it from being sheer, but be too hot and oppressive. So this is like the perfect balance. It's really soft and supple. It has the finest quality yarns. It's actually one of the most premium denims that we have on our line. So that's, once you discover a fabulous white fabric, what's good to know is that we carry it through in all of the different styles that we offer, and that we have available even on drop ship or direct ship, on hsn.com. So if you love this white, there's lots of other options for you as well, including the jacket.
Good point. We'll talk about the jean jacket. We'll talk about the beautiful top that you see here on Julia that you're also wearing. And we, of course, have, and we even have a midi dress coming up in this hour. So we've got a nice variety. So definitely check out hsn.com, type in democracy, and you'll see a whole host of beautiful choices. And, lots of things you can do with a Bermuda short, in addition to the obvious with a sneaker and a cute little tee. But that kimono we did feature last hour, very beautiful, so romantic. Crochet with that wonderful mineral washing process. Here's the classic seam denim jacket. I'm wearing it in the indigo. We have the 2 prints and all the matching dyed to match colors to the Today Special Bermuda short. So all of those things are available. If you just take a look through hsn.com, or certainly if you talk to a sales rep, they're gonna help you be able to finish up the looks and like what I like to call complete the look. Because with the sunny days ahead, it feels so good to know you've got options, but not options that are gonna be mad at you. And when I say that, some of us aren't what we were a year and a half ago in terms of our body shape, laying around a lot, snacking a lot, not exercising as much. Some people, things changed and our bodies shifted a little bit. But no matter how our body shifts, Karen, the way this fabric works with us, and again, you call it curve equality, it doesn't matter what weight you're at, if you're up a few, if you're down a few. So that's a feel-good moment in and of itself.
Yeah, we are really a brand founded on size inclusivity. And my goal has always been to just take whatever shape you are and just make you feel and look the best you possibly can in your skin, in our clothes. We like to, I like to say the democracy absolution jeans give you a nice embrace, not a tight jean squeeze. And I think that that's really a key thing. Once you know that you can put something on that's going to adapt to your shape, accommodate your curves if you have them, but also there's some people that don't have curves and are a little self-conscious. So the absolution jean adapts to every kind of shape. And as you can see, the other brand is digging into the waist. It's creating a muffin top. It's making the belt loops pop and pull. It's the zipper is crooked and pulling. It's just a really unflattering look. When you look at the democracy absolution Bermuda, it's really smooth. It gives really just beautiful feminine curve enhancement to it. The waistband you could see is just hugging and molding and making her shape look nice and smooth. You don't see any indication of a muffin top. The cuff on the Bermuda is really smooth and sleek. It's tapered at the bottom, so it really elongates the leg. The other brand is just really clunky and bulky. I think that's also attributed to our soft, super stretch, premium fabrics that are just really subtle and draped beautifully.
You know, it's interesting because I think, aside from it just, making you look the best version of yourself, I love that you don't fidget. You're not like pulling and tugging. You're not self-conscious of like how something is fitting, because it just fits. One of the things that is such a subtle, excellent feature to me, I'll show you, and I'll let you talk about this for a second. This interior no gap in elastic. This isn't just fabric, this is elastic. That is so brilliant because it really does allow you, even if you carry, some of your weight in the middle, you're not feeling like it's too tight there or it's gapping back here. It just really fits well.
Yeah, so this is our signature no gap elastic. It is very, very soft, and it's attached to the inside of the waistband. And what that means is it just adapts to your shape. I have a smaller waist and larger thighs and hips. So what usually happens to me, if I find a jean that can clear the thigh zone, it usually gaps at the waist. And when I bend over, I find myself having to lift my belt loop up to prevent the jeans from riding down. What this no gap elastic does is it just molds to your shape. It gives you that stability so that you can move around. You can literally exercise in these jeans. I used to do a lot of international travel, and I used to sleep in these instead of leggings because it felt more stable and secure. It just sort of gave me like a little exhilaration, the way it supports you when you wear it.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to update everybody on the one color that you will not probably see. It may be here by 7 a.m. I doubt it, though. We're starting to lose sizes. We are down to our final couple hundred on the light Skyway Camo. I hate to have to say that because I love this choice so much. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed tomorrow when they tune in and this is going to be sold out. But right now, best bet, get it. Go to hsn.com. If you hover over this color, this is the light Skyway Camo, it will populate what colors have sold out, or what sizes, excuse me, have sold out. It will see, you'll see the crossed out size option because we are getting limited on sizes now, not just overall quantities. But your choices are here. The item is 744861. I'll update you before I sign off tonight. But let's talk a little bit about the whole outfit. I'm wearing the whole outfit. We're going to talk about these incredible sparkle foil tees that have